Oh, morning, guys. How's it going? What's up? And no, I can't take your phone call. We are going to cover the nation and find the freight this morning. And today is the 23rd, the week before Turkey Day. And me personally, I'm right here in Cincinnati. I'm at Walton, Kentucky. TA right here. I've been sitting here for the last 2 days stuck because somebody wanted to cancel a load on me. But we're going to go ahead and knock this out before I go grab my next load going down to Florida. I did actually find another load. Actually got a little more money on it, so I can't complain. Anyway, where I like to start here is the national load count. It is 9:08 a.m. This is for van freight. And I like to start at the in and out ratio. Use Alabama here, for example. They're showing 1,035 loads going in versus needing 1,082 coming out. Or you can just say 1,035 trucks going in, and they're going to need 1,038 trucks coming out. So there's more loads than trucks. You want to look for that offset. Something like California is a good offset. 3,300 loads coming out. They need 42 coming out. So California, I can go and say, is going to be good this week. And we're going to start in California, see that freight. Georgia is another good one. Iowa, Idaho, Illinois is looking good. It looks like everything's looking good. The key is you need more trucks needed than trucks going in. And that's where you're going to find the high freight volume areas. And that's where you're also going to find the high freight rates. But the real nuts and bolts to this is going inside the different freight hubs around the nation. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start in Los Angeles. And we'll do a 120-mile radius for van freight. And today is the 23rd. Everything's looking good. Okay, let's dive right on in. See if I can't knock this out real quick and then go pick up my load and get trucking this morning. Oh, come on, slowpoke. 2,800 loads. Nice. Callie's coming in strong this morning. We're going to see what kind of loads are on the chopping block. See who's putting down some money. Now here's a $40,000. I'll cover this every week, but I cover it again. Guys, when you see something like this, it's either one of two things. Somebody's got some fat thumbs, or it's going to be a package load. That means more than one load. See this right here. Team only holiday round trips, 11/28 through 12/22. $1,900 of loads times 22 or 21 loads equaling $40,000 to the truck. That's more than likely a excuse me, UPS package. And yeah, if you want to keep your team truck rolling throughout the holidays, let's get out of these package deals and roll down here to the regular freight. And I'd say this is probably the start of the record freight. Let's see, you dedicate solo run, start. No, it's another package deal. Let's see, is this one? Another package deal. Is this one? All right, we're going to start with this. $9,300 loads. $9,300 loads. But if you guys want a package deal, I'm going to go ahead and list this as $40,000 loads. And we're going to run it through that. So get back down here to the regular loads. So there's $9,000 loads on the board right now. And this is a van freight going 30,000 pounds. And there's the numbers if you want to text them. Here's another one for 9,100. So that's pretty good. The only thing I see bad with this is, well, I don't know. The only thing I see bad with it is I'm not out there. But this one, I see this one bad because it's not really favorable in factoring. Now this one, on the other hand, it's got this little check. And what that means is DAT is partnered up with Triumph Business Capital. And if you see this little green check mark, you ain't got to, whoever you use for factoring, you ain't got to call them, get a credit check. You see that green check mark and bam, you know Triumph factors it. Like these right here, they don't. This one they do. They do. And what I've noticed is most of the other factoring companies, if Triumph factors them, they pass Triumph's business credit check. Most other factoring companies will factor them as well. So that's a good little tip. But if you don't have a factoring company, guys, check in my description. There's a link in there to who I use with factoring, and also a link for that board as well. And I do use, this is the pro version. This is what you're looking at, pro version. So if you're interested in that, I'm just going to start calling that the MakeCents owner-operator package. It's the stuff that I use and keeps me profitable. So let's shoot up to NorCal. Let's go to Tracy. And Tracy, let's bump this up to 100 and let's say 200. That's going to get the Bay Area and Sacramento and all in between of Northern California. Northern California's coming in with 1,400 loads. That's looking pretty good for NorCal. My internet's a little slow, so I'm not going to dive in too much with stuff. Let's check out Portland. Bump this back down before I forget about it. Excuse me. I need some coffee. 740 or 74 loads in the Portland market. Looking good. Seattle. See what they got. Come on, SlowNet. 514. That's looking pretty good. Let's see what kind of. Whoa. Wrong thing. I was going to see the offers, but I think I'm going to skip it. My internet's just a little slow today. Let's shoot down to Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas coming in with 712 loads, so Kansas City's looking good. Let's check out St. Louis. St. Louis coming in 971, so that's looking super stout for St. Louis. Let's shoot down to Dallas area. I was just down in Dallas, and what's crazy about this is I got almost $3 going in, and I got almost $3 coming out. Both loads had some miles on them, so I took it and I rode straight into Dallas, unloaded, loaded back up, and came straight back out. So 1,200, damn, that's good. 1,230 loads in the Dallas market. Lots of freight down there. Let's check out Houston. Houston's coming in. I doubt they got 1,230. They're coming in with 881. Still pretty solid. That's still real solid for Houston. So there's freight in the Texas market. Let's shoot over to Atlanta. Atlanta, what do you got? Come on, Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. 21, nice. 2,100 loads in the Atlanta market. So that's super stout for Atlanta. Let's shoot down to Jacksonville. That's where I'm heading now. Jacksonville, Florida. And then we're going home for Turkey Day. Hey, are you not going to autofill for me? There you go. Jacksonville market. Now, I would cover the rest of Florida, but it's really a waste of time. I mean, if you're down there and you want to search Orlando, Miami area and get a load coming out, that's cool. But just to search it right now, I think it's just a waste of time. Most of the time, I think I've hauled a total of 3 loads out of Florida, and 2 of those, or maybe 3 of those, I was leased on with Roadrunner, and they had their own little deal with a company shipping stuff back up to Atlanta, and it was only $1 a mile, and then usually I had to wait around all day to get it and then deliver, drive it the next day. So after I figured out it wasn't worth my time for $1 a mile, I'd leave out that day of and just deadhead back. But with my own authority, I think I've hauled 1 load out of California, or one load out of Lakeland, and it was $2.25 a mile, and I jumped on it. It was half a load of CHEP pallets going to North Carolina, so I jumped on that. But since then, I hadn't had no luck. I normally deadhead up to Atlanta area, Jacksonville area, Savannah market, and I usually come out around this area, or sometimes even just go all the way back home and grab a load up in Tennessee somewhere. But Jacksonville's got some freight, 676 loads. Let's check out Savannah market just for well, it's because I want to. 1,000 loads in the Savannah market. There's a load just canceled. JB Hunt, PA. What kind of pay you got on that? Oh, nice. It is 700 miles for $2,600. So yeah, coming out of, see, you're not going to get that out of Orlando. You're not going to get that out of anywhere in Florida, but you will get it in Savannah. 736 miles for $2,600. So that's that's pretty good. I mean, the 15-day average is $294 a mile, or 2,100. So this one's over, I'd say about 3.25 somewhere. So yeah, good deal. Let's shoot up to Charlotte, North Carolina. Maybe do Columbia. We'll get Columbia next. Charlotte's coming in with 2,200 loads. So yep, Carolina's got plenty of freight. Columbia, Sacakalaki. Excuse me. Columbia coming in with 1940. Nice. So there you go, guys. Carolina's has freight. Let's shoot up to New York. In New York, we're just going to do 200 mile radius for New York and get all that extreme northeast. And they deliver 3,100 loads. Now let's check the Allentown market. And I know that's picking up the Allentown market where we was just at. I know. But we're going to shorten it down to 60 miles and try to leave out all the Jersey stuff and just get right there at the Allentown market. What we normally do that don't want to mess with Jersey or New York. See, right there in the Allentown market, right there in the back door, in the backyard, you got over 500 loads. There you go. What I normally do when I go up to Allentown is I snag up a load. They don't pay that great, but I snag up a load and go straight to Ohio. In Ohio, I'm back in the money. So that's just what I do. Let's check out Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's usually a good market. I bet they're still a good market. Come on, Slowpoke. 942 loads. So yeah, they got freight in Pittsburgh. Let's check out the Cleveland market. And I know some of this is going to pick up the same loads. Cleveland, and then we'll shoot Columbus, and then finish this out with the little Midwest run. Come on now. 1,400 loads in the Columbus or Cleveland, Ohio area. Columbus, Ohio. That's normally the golden ticket for freight in Ohio. With 2,000 loads, and let's just see here. Let's see what kind of offers they got on the board. California for 6,600. That's 2,400 miles. The average has been this. They're trying to push it for this, but you know it is Thanksgiving week, and they know that. So I mean, they some good freight. If you're out here rolling, take advantage. Take advantage. I'm not going to. I'm going home. Okay, Columbus. Let's come down here to the Cincy market, where I'm at, Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. Come on. Hey. Slowpoke. There you go. Here's a Cincinnati going back home to Chattanooga for 1,400 bucks. I seen the load like this, and I said, now. So I grabbed the load going to Florida and doubled that rate. Let's see. I was going to see if they had a Jacksonville right here on the open. I got $29.50 on the Jacksonville. $29.50. Anyway, the high side of that is $3,017. The low side was $27. I got $29.50. So let's run it. Let's check out Nashville. See if they got any freight. Nashville coming in with 1,100 loads. Yeah, Nashville has some freight. Let's check out Indy. Indianapolis. I was looking at a load in Indianapolis. I was going to deadhead if I got the right rate for it and go get it. But Indianapolis has got plenty of freight. Almost 2,500 loads. So that's looking good in Indy. Let's shoot up to Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Oh, I forgot Detroit. I collect Detroit next. St. Paul's got almost 700 loads. That's pretty good for Minneapolis market. Pretty good. Detroit. What you got, Detroit? Almost 1,100 loads, so that's looking super solid for the Detroit market. So if you're running up there, you got plenty of freight. Now let's check out the king of freight normally. If it ain't Los Angeles, let's see what Chicago's got. Can you beat Cali? And I think you can. 3,300 loads in the Chicago market. Oop, wrong tab. 3328. Come on, Slowpoke. And since this is the last one, I'll go ahead and see what kind of offers they've got and see if they got any money on the board. Come on. $13,000. I bet that's a package deal or round trip. I don't know. Might be that. It might be $13,000. Here's one for Sarasota. $3,800. They're trying to push it for $4,700 on 1,200 miles. 2 days work. Yeah, I'd take it. Let's see. I mean, here you go. Milwaukee. Here's one 2,200 miles for 4,000 or 1,200. And this is kind of a shitty market. This is real shitty market. You just go ahead and expect or go ahead and plan to deadhead out. And if you know you're going to deadhead out 300 to 500 miles to get back up in the Florida area, it's not that bad of a deal when you know you're going to do it. It's when you get down there and you get surprised. Oh my God, there's no freight down here. That's when it sucks. But when you go in knowing you're going to deadhead out, it ain't that bad. All right, guys, I'm going to end it right there. Oh, go get me some coffee and go get this load, and I'll take my ass down to Florida, and we're going to go home for the turkey day and put on about 14 pounds because I'm going to eat probably 3 plates that day. I might take a picture and show it to you. It's good food. Anyways, guys, if you're out there running, take advantage. Realize most people are going home through the holidays, and they're leaving a lot of freight out there. So take advantage of it. Realize this week the ball's in your court when dealing with the brokers. Use this as a tool and let them know you see what's going on with the rate. I don't think I even mentioned it in the beginning, but with this tool, no matter what lane you're in, whether you're familiar with it or not, you will have the trucker's edge when dealing with those brokers on negotiating the rates. Anyways, guys, until that next video, talk to you then. See you. Bye.